Hey guys, Alex Bennett here at the PGA Tour Performance Center at TBC Sawgrass. I'm going to take you through 3 absolutely must-do moves, and these are moves you've probably never done before, but they're great to do before you work out, before you play golf. They're really going to promote balance, good rotation, and proper activation. Hope you enjoy the video. All right, so this move is a really good breathing exercise to really help open up our rib cage and also balance it out. A lot of times, righty golfers, the right side of the rib cage is really compressed, and when they try to rotate and separate their upper body from their lower, they feel a lot of pull on this left side, but that's actually coming from your right side. Your right obliques being over dominant and your right rib cage being really compressed and not being able to expand and separate. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a foam roller. This move is also great when you get good at it. It's going to really protect your back. It's going to allow you to rotate a lot cleaner. But importantly, if your rib cage is expanding and working properly, we're going to get good separation. We're going to get good rotation. So we're going to take a foam roller. The only reason the foam roller is here is just to keep our knees pretty still. We're just squeezing that foam roller. We're going to go up high with the chest, up high with the elbows, really kind of feeling like you're almost pinching the shoulder blades. We're going to rotate as far as we can to the left. And then we're going to tilt to the left, really feel like you're opening up this right side. And we're just going to take 3 big deep breaths. And the point of those breaths in that tilted position is to get the right side of the rib cage to really expand. And you're going to notice when we turn to the left again, we're going to get more rotation. We're going to get more tilt. And then tilt. And I probably sound like I'm breathing kind of funny, but the whole point of that is to take big, deep breaths to expand the rib cage. So don't be shy about the breaths. We're really trying to inhale air and push out on that fascia that lines our rib cage to get that expansion that we need. And it's really going to help us with our rotation. You're going to notice each time you do it, you get more rotation. It might even loosen up your low back, which is definitely a good thing. A tight rib cage and trying to rotate usually aren't a good recipe for your low back. So we're going to do 4 sets on the left. We're going to do 4 sets on the right. Always make sure to do both sides. This is something you should absolutely do daily. So this move, we're going to get a lot of glute activation. We're going to get a lot of core activation. We're also going to get a good stretch to the mid-back. So find a wall you don't really care about putting a shoe print into. We're just going to go right here. So when you get here, we're almost feeling like we're bringing our belt buckle to our belly button, right? So we're not arched and pushing into the wall. We're tucked and hollowed. So really feel those hips. If your hips are a bucket of water, this is the front, this is the back. We're really trying to pour the water out of the back of the bucket, okay? But at the same time as we're doing that, so I'm tucking here, I'm feeling a lot of right glute. My right foot is pushing into the wall. My left foot's gripping the ground. This hip is stable. This glute is active. So now I'm just gonna feel like I'm reaching around here. I'm hugging something with my right arm, and I'm just gonna breathe. And with each breath, I'm just reaching my right arm further and further. We're getting a little more rotation. And each exhale, I'm feeling my belly button just suck into the spine. Feeling a lot of right glute. Good. And then we're going to switch sides. So here, I'm tucking again. I'm feeling a lot of left glute. I'm feeling this right hip stable. I'm feeling core. And I'm actively pushing into the wall the whole time. Definitely don't get lazy with it. So we're getting a lot of glute activation, hip stability, getting a lot of core activation with that belly button just reaching into the spine, and we're also getting a lot of length through our mid-back. We're teaching those scaps to make space, letting us get a little more external rotation, a little more thoracic rotation, but we're also teaching good breath work, good core activation, good glute activation. So if you follow my programs online, if you're a member of my site, you know I like a good 90-90, but this is a great 90-90 drill with a little bit of an oblique reach, and once again, more breath work. Breath work is so important. I know it's kind of a trendy topic, but it's always been important when you're talking about elite athletes, especially rotational athletes, because we always have one side of the rib cage that's going to be a little different. Our obliques are going to be built differently. Fascia is going to be thicker on one side just because we're always rotating one way. So it's very important to get good at your breath work. So we're just going to get in that 90-90 position, but then we're just going to reach out this way, and we're just breathing into this right side of the rib cage again. So just... And you're going to feel you get to reach further and further each time. Feels like that right arm's just getting longer. Good. And then we'll switch sides. So we're just going to flip around here. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I really appreciate you watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a member of the site, I appreciate it. If you're not a member of the site, I just launched some new programs that have monthly breakdowns of how to perform those workouts day by day. We're also going to be starting live workouts in November. We're going to be doing some Q&As. You'll get memberships to the private community on my site as well. I really appreciate everything, guys. Thanks.